Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna walk you through the concepts of future and option. First of all, let's look at what is a future contract. A future contract means you got the obligation to buy a certain stock at a fixed price. Let's look at a specific example here. Let's say you are entering into a future contract and now the stock price, it could be a random amount. Let's set it to A. And after a period of time, T, the stock price changed to whatever it could be, but the contract was set, the strike price was set to be a fixed amount of $B, which means you need to buy the stock back at $B per share, no matter how much it costs right now. And this is the case where you are buying the future, and if you are selling the future, then it's the opposite side. And then let's see what is an option. An option is different from the future in terms of it doesn't have any obligations, but it gives the buyers the right to determine whether he or she want to sell or buy it at a fixed amount. So let's set the price, set the case to be the same. You at first the stock price is $8, and after year T, it changed to $B. So this time you got the choice to determine whether you want to sell it or not at that fixed amount. To help you guys understand it better, let's look at a specific example here. Let's say you buy a future contract and the strike price was set to $10 per share at year 1 on stock A. After year 1, you have the obligation to buy back stock A at the price of $10 per share. And let's say the current price of stock A is $5 at year 0, which means it's right now. And let's see what will be the profit. If after year 1 or after 1 year, the first case will be the stock price, let's say it increases to $8 per share. And in this case, you need to buy back the stock at $10 per share. So your profit per share will be $8 minus $10, and you'll be minus $2, which means you actually lose $2. And in the second case, let's say if the stock price increases a little bit more, it increased to $12 in this case, which means you still have the obligation to buy back at $10, but in this case, your profits will be $12 minus $10, and that equals $2. So that in this case, you actually make $2. And for the option, it's quite the same. But the only difference is that in this case, you got the right to choose that whether you want to buy it or sell it at a certain amount or not. In other words, if the case happened to cost you the cost, which make you lose money, you can simply choose not to exercise the option and prevent the loss.